Creek Elementary School in Toledo. This year's theme, the Winter Olympics. Students moved through different stations. They visited the Olympic Village, tested physics at the ski jump, and did a little curling too. WLS partnered with BGSU's education program, giving future teachers hands-on experience.
When we plan these camps, Bowling Green is so wonderful, and they talk to us about standards or topics that might be hard for our students to learn and to show mastery of. And so today's focus is some standards that students struggle with, but we want to engage them in a fun way, so nothing is more timely than the Winter Olympics.
The entire camp was free to students, that included transportation and lunch. Well, it's been a winter filled with frigid temperatures across northwest Ohio, and with that comes serious danger on the ice. Saturday morning, the Jerusalem Township Fire Department held a multi-agency ice rescue training at Maumee Bay State Park, designed to prepare crews for real-life emergencies. Reporter Anthony DeFilippo has the story.
In a winter where snow and freezing temperatures have covered much of northwest Ohio, first responders say the danger goes beyond the cold. Earlier this week, 52-year-old ice fisherman Ben Eckholt died after suffering a medical emergency on the ice, prompting a strong reminder from emergency officials. According to recent data, more than 90% of Lake Erie is currently covered in ice, with some areas measuring between 8 and 12 inches thick. But fire officials say that doesn't mean it's safe.
Obviously, every situation is a little bit different. If we can give people the ability to do what's called a self-rescue, if we can talk them through getting themselves out of whatever predicament they're in, whether they fell in or they're just stuck and slipped on the ice, how to get them away from that environment. But then we have a reach rescue where we're gonna push something to them. We're gonna send them a ladder, what we call a pike pole in the fire services.
The training focused on the message, no ice is safe ice, a reminder that ice conditions can change quickly and without warning. 12 training stations were set up around Maumee Bay State Park as agencies from Lucas, Wood, and Sandusky counties, along with the U.S. Coast Guard, worked through multiple rescue scenarios. Officials say the goal is not only practice, but preparation.
Medical emergencies happen. We don't know when they're going to happen, right? So again, it's preparing for that. Is what equipment do we have with us? What life-saving equipment are we taking with us? Do we have the tools that we need for every situation? So this is giving all the teams the availability to kind of look at the equipment they have and look at what other departments are doing, best practices, and we get to talk about different scenarios we've had in our home jurisdictions.
Deputy Chief Jim Wolf says if you see someone fall through the ice, the most important thing is to not panic. Call 911 immediately and let dispatchers guide you until help arrives. Reporting from Maumee Bay State Park, Anthony DeFilippo, WTOL 11.
Well, the ice-cold weather pattern is nearing its end. It's going to be staying chilly into the tail end of the weekend. For your Sunday, there is going to be increasing afternoon sunshine after a sunny Saturday. However, in the morning, a very weak weather disturbance could spark a few light snow showers, mainly west of Toledo, near the Indiana-Ohio state line. Our sunset time is now at 5:57 p.m., and it's going to be 6 p.m. this week. Temperatures down in the teens, so it is going to be another cold night as we gradually fall back into the single digits. High pressure over the Ohio Valley is keeping us dry for the night. However, to the west of Toledo, there could be a couple snow flurries. Temperature-wise, 18 in Toledo. It actually is near 20 degrees towards the Indiana state line. That weak weather disturbance up towards Wisconsin, and it is producing a few light snow showers. So the hour-by-hour timeline does show you that band of light snow impacting the Fort Wayne metro could just clip our western counties like Williams, Defiance, and Putnam through about 8 to 10 o'clock a.m. Toledo Metro not going to be getting any snow showers out of this system. Into the afternoon, the clouds dissipate and the sunshine returns. Any accumulations are going to be very, very light, just a minor dusting near the state line with 1 to 2 tenths in portions of Williams, Defiance, and Putnam counties, and nothing likely for the Toledo Metro. We're going to be in the low 20s for your Super Bowl Sunday. Flurries west giving way to afternoon sunshine, a brighter afternoon, but still very, very cold. The rest of the evening, you're going to want to bundle up. Single digits expected for your Saturday night plans. Teens out the door, and afternoon highs are going to be making it to the low 20s, but the calmer winds and the increasing sun will at least make that cold manageable. By Monday, we climb to the upper 20s, and then Tuesday kicks off a nice little thaw, so that Lake Erie ice cover could potentially thin out a little this week and reduce in volume, with temperatures near 40 degrees on Tuesday and still in the 30s for the middle of the week. So overall, we're expecting a gradual end to to the ice cold weather pattern. A 20% chance of snow showers Sunday. Thursday could see a couple isolated rain snow showers, but overall it is going to be an awfully quiet stretch of weather ahead and a gradual warming trend that'll be expected as we head towards mid to late February. The chance for a few flurries